awake. How do you feel?
I don't feel anything. What happened to me, Wiktor?
You no longer carry the floor. It won't weigh you down anymore. You should be grateful. Now you're your true self.
It should be my decision. That's not the point. The last thing I remember is that bandit not wanting to let me go while you stood alongside, and then darkness. I feel like How would you feel? Would you sacrifice yourself like that for me?
It could have been me. Rafa suggested it. But my flaw, pride, stopped me.
How convenient. You're like father. You think you know what's best for others, and you just leave me alone. I'm sorry you came back.
The sun is still shining and I have things to do. Hello.
I thought there'd be something to look at. Much ado about nothing.
Who are you? Last time, different.
How about that? What? Don't you like us?
I do. It's a big change.
There, see? He's not so bad. This is Maria.
And this is Magdalena. We've all been waiting for you.
I've come to see Rasputin.
We know, we know.
It looks familiar, and yet different.
At last, the wait is over. Here he is. Sit down. Support the weak. Be patient towards all men. The moment has finally come. Here too is my loyal friend, Wiktor Szulski. It's thanks to him that we are where we are. And we will be in the future, where we intend. My mind has long been flooded with bloody visions. In their scarlet color, the mists of the future are reflected. I see a great star falling to the blood-stained earth, including the Orthodox Church of Saint Mary Magdalene, here in Braga. The earth swallows up the Iberian Gate. Kazan Cathedral stands underwater, and Notre Dame de Paris, our homeland, will then be exhausted by an illness that has long eaten away at her. There is a feeble spark of hope for us.
No.
The heir to the throne, little Alexei Romanov, is ill.
What's troubling him?
Life is spilling out of him. The devil himself is tearing him apart from the inside, demanding blood.
Poor child.
But let's not be sad. This news is joyful, as a matter of fact. Because now we know where the source of the danger is, and I can help him. I will heal the heir, just as I healed Wiktor, though he was bereft of hope. Isn't that true, friend?
It's true. If not for Grigori, I wouldn't be among you anymore. I'd have lost my mind. But thanks to his miracles, I'm still here.
I've helped you, just as you've helped us all. Thank you, friend.
If not for me, you'd still be sitting in a village at the far end of the world. But enough about that now.
You gave us a chance, and as God, a future where each of us free from the afflictions of the body and the soul, living in health and its resulting ecstasy. Finally, in a future in which we can do anything, but don't have to do anything, offering unhindered freedom. To the Thaumaturge's health.
I'd rather not wake up to sights like that. My head's about to explode.
You didn't want Ligia to see you in such a state.
In that case, it could have been one of my best decisions.
Looking at the events of last night may be the only right one. Time to get up. Get yourself together, and we'll talk later.
Sleep is a waste of time.
There you are. Finally.
Listen, I really can't handle this anymore.
Well, I'm not going to refuse you.
See? This is your inevitable, cruel end. It's approaching. You won't escape it, nor hide from it.
I don't want to die.
It's not up to you. Sometimes you have to accept the blow.
Now, give him the command.
From now on, you will obey me. Hello, sweet secret. I had no idea about this place. Hello, sweet secret. I think that's everything now. So, besides father, there were two more. A candy lover and a coffee lover. Konieczkin must have had one of them in mind. Quit whining. Mr. Sweet Tooth is definitely suffer. He died before father, so he's not the one who took the grimoire. That's what I call you now. The doctor. Because you help rabbis and people the hospital is off limits to. Rebels and revolutionaries. Who might know something about the basement? That's right. Abauritzin knows everything about certain circles. Since we keep following one another around, maybe we should introduce us.
What are you?
Okay, we all know how this ends, right? I predict that we'll end up beating each other black and blue, so...
What a talented fortune teller.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
You want to quote me? Then start writing. Here goes a poem.
If I want poetry, I'll read some Konopnicka.
In Śródmieście, the...
This is a serious...
Shut the fuck up. I grab an axe in my hand and...
I will try not to get the clap.
Good one.
And who are you?
A rhyming genius and a disgrace to his family, Wiktor Szulski.
Wiktor Szulski, returned to Warsaw, fell in... Watch who you consort with, W.
What was that about?
Don't worry. It's just...
Sure, lead the way. Well, speak.
What? No vodka? The sewers in the neighborhood were commissioned by Neumeier, but the workers just... And when I send my shivs after them, more flood. Do something before I...
Maybe a friend Romek could help. They say he's a good chap.
Stop bragging about your adventures. I'm suffering here. You gave him a fat lip, and you got a life lesson. Nothing to get dramatic about.
Why are the workers on strike?
Neumeier, their employer, fired a few of them, so the guys got pissed and started a riot.
Maybe I could talk to them.
Be my guest. Those that were fired are hanging out in my bar and drinking. And those who still have jobs, you can find them in the southern part of the district. Follow those trenches they dug. You won't miss them.
So who is that Neumeier?
He came from Germany. Decent fellow. They say he's got some experience in that sort of enterprise.
Since when do you regard decent people?
Since the sounds of construction keep banging in my ears. The guy has an office on Poznańska Street. You'll see a sign.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Whatever makes them go back to work. Whether you do some hocus pocus or send a demon after one of them, I don't mind.
See you later.
I love you, man. What's with the strike?
I'm interested in Warsaw's underground scene.
Ask a mailman. Say what you want to...
Do you know where I can find the socialists?
Why, are you getting radical now?
I'm looking for a girl with a potentially radical views.
The heart wants what it wants. I'm not judging. Go to the corner of Konstantinowska and Brukova Street. The socialist...
Thanks about it.
Don't thank mine.
There's something else.
The booze doesn't judge.
I'm sorry, I...
Feel invited.
Is that cat and staff too?
You bet. He stirs the beer with his tail. What can I get you?
I'm looking for Vanda. Apparently, she likes this place. For some reason.
Vanda. I think you'd better leave.
Where is she? Is she smuggling ammunition in her tights again?
You'd better leave, sir. We don't want trouble.
Me neither. I want answers, and I'll get them one way or the other.
Yeah. All right. Gentlemen, we got a capitalist here.
Have you completely lost your minds? He'll bring the Ruskies down on our heads.
I'm sorry, but he...
Don't explain, don't apologize, don't grovel. You've got some nerve turning up here.
I was betting you would appreciate my chutzpah. Can we speak in private?
If I must.
Don't move a muscle.
I've got déjà vu.
Silence.
The rules of this joint are simple. No liars, capitalists, or collaborators. You fall under every category.
Let's not waste time. He's gotta bite the dust.
Meet me, Hal. Let's talk. He can sweat. Maybe he'll even apologize.
I've missed you.
I'll shoot him. My trigger finger's itching.
Well, you can't deny that he's courageous.
I'd rather say a prayer over his grave.
Can we get to the point? I promise I'll be nice.
You can leave us. Follow me, Szulski. Tell me what brings you here.
I'm looking for a particular man. He's a doctor and a thaumaturge. He treats people with rather radical views.
Who do you mean? Us?
Ammunition in your tights, lying low in cellars, the smell of Dutch pomade in your hair. I can sense letters, like PP and S here.
I'm sorry. We don't betray our comrades to anyone who asks. Especially to a think.
So you do know one another after all?
That's not what I said.
How about this? I won't ask for anything else, but please, pass something on to him from me.
Are you praying to an onion?
Hush. What should I pass on to this doctor? Not bad. Not bad at all. Adulthood is like an onion. The more you try to separate it out into its basic parts, the worse it stings and makes you want to cry. Done.
What can you make out of that? Cough syrup?
Just pass it on to him. He'll know.
You're peculiar. Anything else?
What are you up to this evening?
Is that an offer? Or are you just no?
That depends on your preference. I'll adapt.
I would prefer that you lose all interest in me and my evening plans.
You're breaking my heart.
Your words please me. Is there anything else you wanted to ask?
So these are the famous suites. Underground combat. Are you from the PPS?
The friendly neighborhood girl threw you off?
I didn't fall for it for 1 second.
You're a terrible liar. What brings you to this sweet place?
Is Berg Rodbritz's cafe frequented only by your sympathizers?
No, but the name is known only by a select few.
Why did the PPS choose this particular place?
It's just one of many where we get together. The beer is drinkable here, and the boys...
You stole the Dutch pomade shipment? I read about it on the train from...
We're famous, yes, but I won't tell you where it is, nor what it...
Actually, something else brings me here. I'll be off now.
If I get an answer from the doctor, I'll let you know.
Fate has brought us together again, Wiktor Szulski.
Why do you bother, King of the Temple?
I learn from my mistakes. Come on, I dare you.
All right.
To me.
Have you had enough?
Never. There is no shame in losing to a better man. The way tells me to find you again soon.
You don't have any powers. What way? What are you talking about? Your salutors are two drunkards with a screw loose. Stop calling yourself a thaumaturge.
The title.
You will be mine, secret. It smells so nice in here.
Vanilla, raisins, butter, sugar, and some more. Can I help?
Mrs. Jagoda, it's me, Wiktor.
I can't believe my eye. Where is that little staring?
That gluten is still here. I can't forget your cream pie with cherries. I've been
You see, my lovely, the trick is quite simple. It's just a
Excuse me? I'm waiting for my order here.
No reason to be angry, darling. Just wait a moment. My daughter is taking the fruitcake out of the oven now. It will be hot.
With raisins and orange peel? I'll wait then.
Are you sure you're not a Thaumaturge?
Let that...
That is all, thank you.
Don't you want to take...
Please sit down and smile at me. We're dear friends after all.
I don't quite follow. I believe we haven't met yet.
You really don't know who I am? You're so... Take a look at me. Preferably my eyes.
I'm sorry, madam, but I've no idea where I could...
Truly Olena Dąb-Zakrzewska. Nice to meet you.
Wiktor
Well, well. How do you find Rumianceva Suarez?
Olena, my beauty. Someone would like to meet you.
I already have company.
This isn't the theater, honey. No need to make a scene.
The lady said she didn't want to.
Two. An unreliable, wealthy bitch and a fool trying to be...
Bore.
Get lost. Unless you want to...
I'll make it clear for you.
Thank you for standing up for me. I hope they didn't hurt.
I'm more hurt by the fact that you've used me, I think.
As soon as I saw you, I knew you would be able to. Don't you feel flattered at all?
Why did he pursue you like that? Does it happen often?
Fame doesn't just come with splendor and acclaim. It also comes with unwanted attention. Some people think I belong to them because the entire town can watch me.
Goodbye.
Or perhaps see you later.
Mr. Szulski, there's a young lady to see you. I'll serve tea in the drawing room.
I won't stay long. There's no need.
Thank you, Grażynka.
A nice house, a spot of tea, a housekeeper. When the revolution comes, everything here will go up in smoke.
Did he say anything?
You know what? He confirmed my belief that thaumaturges are freaks.
Thank you, Wanda.
I'm glad I could help. I've got an appointment with Michał.
Give my best to your fiancé.
He hasn't proposed yet.
Will the young lady be visiting us more often?
That's my hope.
Oh, right.
Assalamu alaikum.
Praise be unto our Lord Jesus Christ.
Contrary, like your father.
I'm not used to getting such a welcome from others. Usually...
That's not very polite in my... Emir Bernakovich, Fulge. Are you alone?
I've taken care of...
Good. Thank you for the
Thank you for the fork.
It's impossible to ignore an invitation magically inscribed on an... How can I help you?
What is a Faude?
That's what we Tatars call thaumaturges. I'm a healer, a fortune-teller, and a doctor. Is something ailing you?
I'm looking for the Black Grimoire. After my father died, it went missing.
What do you need another spell book for?
It's mine. I'm not going to
Understand. You're just like him. Stanisław meant...
Get to the...
As you wish. In this place, we can talk openly and take all the time we need. But mind that lying may cost you dearly. Who told you I have the Black Grimoire?
I overheard something on a walk by the river.
Don't veil yourself.
The Grimoire. My patience is running short. Suffolk is dead. You're the only one left. It won't be long before the last member of the coterie is gone.
Stanisław used to tell me you were really sick and nearly lost your mind. How did you manage to get through all that?
I didn't ask for diagnosis.
This Thaumaturge of yours, how did he help you?
As far as I can tell, he used hypnosis on me, and he still peeks into my head from time to time. He hasn't betrayed my trust so far.
And your Thaumaturge is a
I don't think so. I'd have noticed that.
Do you know any other thaumaturges from Warsaw?
Can we ever truly say we know another person?
That's enough. I don't have the Black Grimoire.
Why are you straining like that, old man?
Forgive me. At my age, I have to hunt around for entertainment. I wanted to give you a try. You've got talent, and you know how to use it.
You've basically learned nothing from me.
Your resistance has given me as much knowledge as the truth would have. I want to rebuild the coterie with you.
I'm afraid that now I've got other plans.
I'm tempted to ask about it, but we've been sitting here too long But take my advice. When you leave here, go to the one who healed you. I sense he has...
We all do.
Yes, but his secrets might be dangerous, and might thwart...